for number 8, Isiah Thomas. A phenomenal leader, a phenomenal clutch player. Great scorer early in his career. Then when he started winning, he became just a very good player. Did win a finals MVP. Had one top 5 finish in the overall MVP. I think he was an excellent passer. Very good dribbler, obviously. Super quick. Creative scorer. Average defender. No defensive accolades. Did not guard the best perimeter defender. Now, Isiah is somebody who's been talking about his own legacy for over 30 years now, ever since he did not make the Dream Team. I do believe that Isiah is a great player. And if you want to put him 7 ahead of Nash because you won a couple of rings, you are more than welcome to do that, because his leadership is phenomenal. The way that he took over that locker room, the way he led that culture, the way he was able to take the big shots, get everyone involved, score when he needed to, manage all those egos. Some of that's Chuck Daly, but Isiah is responsible for a lot of that as well. He had one of the greatest games in sports history, 44 points in Game 6 of the 1988 Finals. One of the great games in NBA history. And 25 points on a sprained ankle. That was a bad sprain. And they got screwed. They got a tough call at the end of that game. And in Game 7, they let the fans on the court before the Pistons could even get off a shot at the end of the game, when they were down by like 2 or 3. So I think there was pretty clear who the league wanted to win that year. They didn't want it to be the bad boys. So he's had some great games, some great scoring runs. But at the end of the day, he had an amazing team. He had one of the best 2 through 8s in NBA history. Joe Dumars, Hall of Fame 2 guard. Dennis Rodman, Hall of Fame defender, Swiss Army knife, floor runner, tough guy. You had the Legion of Boom, Baltimore Ravens, Chicago Bears, 85 Bears defense in Bill Laimbeer and Rick Mahorn, John Sally, who had big trees to set the tone, knock people on their ass. And you had Jamal Crawford on steroids coming off your bench in Vinny Microwave Johnson and Adrian Dantley. And Mark Aguirre, too. That team was loaded. And at the end of the day, he wasn't a great shooter. I'm willing to say that if he played in today's era, he would have been a better 3-point shooter, a better long-range shooter out of necessity. But he didn't shoot well from the field. He says he dominated Michael Jordan. Well, you played 22 playoff games against each other. Isiah, you had 19 points on 40% shooting. And Michael had 30 points per game on 48% shooting. And you had a whole scheme to stop him. So if you're giving up shots for your teammates, you're not shooting 40%. You're shooting 45, 50%. And these are big numbers here. You make 40 out of 100 shots versus 45 out of 100 shots. That's a 90 to 80 game. Just twos. 90 to 80. That's a 10-point swing. You win by 10 points per game. That's huge. It's huge. So at the end of the day, Isiah was a great clutch shot maker, but he was not a great shooter. And that matters. It's the reason why Russell Westbrook is not on this list. Shooting at the end of the day is paramount, just like accuracy from an NFL quarterback. Isiah Thomas on my list is number 8.